Welcome back, folks, to a brand new video.
Home to ancient temples, lush gardens and serene coastlines, Cambodia is a country that's rich in history and natural beauty. You've got Angkor Wat to the pristine beaches and vibrant cities. Now let me tell you, this is a southeastern gem. So let's take a look at 10 beautiful places to visit in Cambodia. Number 1. Angkor Wat. We start this video heading to the home of the famous Angkor Wat, unquestionably one of Cambodia's must-see places. Unfortunately, thanks to the legendary pagodas and vine-dressed stupas that are tagged by UNESCO, it's also one of the busiest spots in the country, whatever time of day it may be. But don't expect to have the temple to yourself, especially at this peak time, as there will be tens of hundreds of other early birds who flock to the temple to capture this magical moment. But it's a great introduction to the country. However, watching the sun rise from behind the temple is a particularly special experience and well worth waking up early for. Number 2. Tonlé Sap Lake. Now this is Cambodia's most important waterway and Southeast Asia's largest freshwater lake. So as well as being an important source of food, a vital tool for Cambodian irrigation, the lake itself is home to 170 floating villages that all depend on fishing for their livelihood. With homes directly built on the water, houses, shops, churches, schools, and even temples of these villages are built on rustic buoy foundations, and all transport is by boat. So here you see the floating village on Tonlé Sap Lake, where you can explore and witness a very unique look at life on the water. The incredible scenes of the floating village in the morning. Number 3. Phnom Penh Waterfall. One of the most popular attractions in Cambodia is the majestic Phnom Penh mountain. That's located around an hour and a half to 2 hours away from Siem Reap. The mountain was given its name due to the abundance of lychee trees it once hosted. Located just 50 kilometers from the city of Siem Reap, and it's one of Cambodia's most revered sites. So the highlights beside the waterfall are the giant Buddhas and the forest, the Phnom Kulen Buddha Temple at the top of the hill. Now this is a must-visit place. It's very tough to get there. You have to go super early in the morning because the route is just one way. So I advise you to get a car. Pay for your tickets, roughly $20, and sometimes the waterfall can be super crowded as well. Number 4, Phnom Penh. So when you plan a trip to Cambodia, most of you will first think about Angkor Wat and Phnom Penh. However, Cambodia offers a lot more places that are worth visiting that I'm going to try to show you in this video. So if you want to experience a more rural and quieter side of Cambodia, you should head to Phnom Penh. The countryside of rice fields and tiny villages surrounding a northwest city holds some of the most tranquil rural scenery in the country. While the city itself has more than over 100,000 people, it serves as an excellent base for exploring the surrounding countryside. Even riding a bamboo train through the rice fields is one of the most fun things to do. This train consists of a bamboo platform, wheels, and an engine. That's it. You will hop on, the driver will start, and then you'll race through the fields. Number 5. Pantai Serai. Now, this destination is famously known as the Citadel of Women, and it's a remarkable temple within the Angkor complex, celebrated for its intricate carvings and its delicate artistry. So, if you do go to Angkor Wat, this is a perfect place to head to as well. It was constructed from pink sandstone. The temple walls and doorways are full of exquisite carvings of Hindu deities, floral patterns, and a lot of mythological scenes. Phnom Penh, the capital and largest city of Cambodia, and it's located right at the junction of the Mekong and Tonlé Sap rivers. Known as the Pearl of Asia once upon a time, under French rule, Phnom Penh became known far and wide as one of the most beautiful cities in the early 20th century. And today it's among Cambodia's top 3 destinations and is highly popular for its historical attractions. Here you can explore the intricate royal palace and the silver pagoda, where Cambodia's rich royal heritage comes alive. And if you want, you can head to the National Museum, and this is where you will find the Khmer art and its history. But I'm pretty sure you'll prefer to just relax and take in the sights of the riverside promenade. There are plenty of bustling markets and open-air cafes. So I think heading to the capital is clearly the best option for your first trip to Cambodia, and a great start if you want to travel far and wide in the country. Now, when you are in the city, you definitely cannot miss the Tonlé Genocide Museum. Now, this is the memorial site of the S-21 Interrogation and Detention Center. So it's right in the heart of Phnom Penh, and it preserves a very tragic period in history in Cambodia. And the most notorious of the 189 known interrogation centers was S-21, housed in a former school and now called Tonlé for the hill on which it stands. So between 14 to 17,000 prisoners were detained right here. Primitive brick cells built in former classrooms. Number 7. Preta Koh. So this is a small, tranquil town located just outside Phnom Penh, along the banks of the Mekong River. So when you do visit, you'll experience a far more peaceful atmosphere, far removed from the hustle and bustle of the capital. So it's a charming village where you'll be able to see traditional Cambodian life. Stilted wooden houses, the rice paddies, and friendly locals just going about their daily routines. So if you do get the chance, take a slow-paced boat ride along the river. The waters are calm, be able to see some landscape, and overall, it's just a unique opportunity to connect with a far more simpler side of Cambodia. And now we come to Siem Reap. And this is usually seen around the world as among Cambodia's top places to visit, especially due to it being the base for the Angkor Archaeological Park. But the town itself offers far more interesting attractions beyond the mighty temples. So this is the country's major activity centre, so there are plenty of tours on offer. Cycling trips around the countryside, or you can head outside of town to some of Cambodia's cookery tours. So you'll find plenty of things to do, plenty of shopping, because in central Siem Reap, it's brimming with opportunities to browse those traditional crafts. But make sure you visit the National Museum just before you head to Angkor Wat, which you have seen earlier in the video, to dose up on some of the history before you visit the site. But just 30 minutes away, you can visit a magnificent inner royal city called Angkor Wat. Built by the end of the 12th century and renowned for its temple grounds and its towering southern gate. Within its walls lies the Bayon Temple, famous for its serene smiling stone faces. It also houses other key structures, including the Terrace of the Elephants and of the Leper King. Detailed carvings reflecting the Khmer art and its religious symbolism. And number 10 takes us to Koh Rong Island. Now this is an 8-shaped island that sits out where the waters of the Thai Gulf meet the South China Sea. And it's a perfect example of tropical perfection. It boasts a whopping 23 individual stretches of sand, all of which are far quieter and untouched compared to its compadres across the straits in Sunicville. So there are other opportunities besides laying on the beach, such as trekking through the forests or going for a bout of snorkeling. However, unfortunately, due to humans, tourists, etc., you will probably find lots of plastic cups and bottles and basically people ruining something that is a really nice island. And you may come across that, so be warned. Because despite me placing this on the list, I do believe it's worth going, but you may want to consider a different beach destination, because as I mentioned recently, there's a lot of trash everywhere due to just people being bloody filthy. For more videos, check out the playlist in the description and subscribe if you enjoy the videos. Thanks for watching, folks, and if you want to see more of the temples, comment below and I will upload these individually. That's it from me, and I will see you all on the next one.